Welcome back into SWH Live. I'm Chris Treff. He's George Brown. Look at him. He's dancing. He's already excited for semifinal number 2. Mission Black Ice against Rink 2 versus 4.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game here. Black Ice is in familiar territory, as they always are, just like the Snipers are. Black Ice has been a name around the game for the last few years, a team to beat. Rink, the funny thing about them is they're always successful, but they're always inconsistent. Sometimes they have the best tournaments, sometimes they don't show up, but it'll be interesting. What I'm interested in seeing is on a stage like this now, back in the semifinals, the Chavera brothers, Junior Cadiz, they've got Matt Berry, they've got names like Garrett Ross, but with Ethan Chavera, he's a smaller version of Ethan Chavera now.
Yeah.
And he's back to the old Ethan Chavera. He's got his speed back. I want to see how he performs now on a big stage like this against Black Ice.
He was unbelievable, George, in that semifinal. He had a hat trick, and he was a dominating force. Every time he touched the puck, he was doing crazy things. Eton of old is back, and that bodes well for Rinkrat.
It does, and this team is one of those teams, again, we talked about the 3 goaltenders. It'll be interesting to see who plays right now. Tommy Tartaglione has the name. He's one of the most vocal goaltenders in the game, just like JP Susko. He looked good in the quarterfinals, so let's see what happens here in the semis. Who are they going to play? But you're right, Ethan Chavera is going to be a key. Joaquin Chavera is a stonewall back on defense. Oleksiy played great so far in this tournament, so they've got some names playing well. Black Ice, you turn around, and we talked to Jason Muro during one of the 2002 AA or AAA finals. Got to talk to him, and the one important thing Jason Muro mentioned, Nate Gerger is one of the most underrated defensemen
100%.
in pro roller hockey. He missed all of March. He missed the first 2 games here, and they didn't play well in those first 2 games. Nate Gerger comes back, and he's solid on defense. I think he's going to be a key to the game. Surprisingly enough, a huge key to the game. We know the regular names like Kraft and Chavo and all of that, but a huge key to this game is going to be Nate Gerger on the back end.
We're set and ready to go. Warm-ups are all done. He's George Brown. I'm Chris Treff. We'll step out for a quick second, and when we return, semifinal number 2 to face the Snipers in the finals. It's Mission Black Ice, it's Rinkrat, and it's up next.
Excellent job, guys. Excellent job.
Yeah.
SWH Live. I'm Chris Treff, soon to be joined by Downtown George Brown. This is semifinal number 2. Both these teams, they definitely want $25,000. I can tell you that much. And you can't play for a chance at $25,000 unless you win that game right here. Number 2 seeded Rinkrat, number 4 seeded Mission Black Ice. And George, this one's going to be a fun one no matter who wins.
It will. It honestly will be a fun one. What I can't wait to see is how both of these teams play this game. Are they changing their styles? Rinkrat doesn't mind going end to end. Black Ice doesn't mind either, but they're going to be one of those teams that can change the pace on you. And they're going to wait for you to make your mistake and come back odd man rush down the other way. I think Rinkrat, the one thing they might want to, they're going to force a lot because they know they're skilled players. But it's going to be cool to see these 2 teams play those 2 styles of game.
Rinkrat from right to left. Black Ice wearing black will go from left to right, and we're underway. Here in this one, Rinkrat. Is this a matter of strategies too? Because if you try to over-strategize, that might not go well because you're facing one of the best coaches in the game, Jay Muro. And Rinkrat didn't even have a coach until right before the tournament. They asked Dan Maxwell to do it, and then he jumped in last minute. So they don't have a consistent coach. The guys, they play with each other here and there, but not consistently at these teams. Are playing against a team that plays year-round altogether for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, and The one thing about it is it's basically a California and Michigan mix, you know? Matt Berry, Garrett Ross, Alexi from Michigan.
Yeah.
You've got Cadiz, Chavera brothers from Cali, so it'll be a fun one to watch.
Cadiz tries to sauce one through the middle for Eton. That one's intercepted. Black Ice touched the puck for the first time. That wasn't a shot at Dan Maxwell at all. He's a great coach. He just didn't know he was going to do it until
Right.
So.
Tommy Tartaglione in net here for Rink Rat. Does he change his pads every game? Well, I thought I saw blue and white ones the last time he played.
No, they were white.
All right.
Brought in by Kraft. Kraft up backhand. Tartaglione makes the save. Now it's Mayhew moving from right to left. Mayhew, high slot, fakes it, and he'll drop it off to Joaquin Chavera, who's had a phenomenal tournament. Gives it to his brother Eton, who also has done the same. Eton for Joaquin. Joaquin tries to hit Barry up on a pass on the right side. That one misses. Coslow behind the net. Tries to get that one around the wall, but Matt Barry blocks it down. And Matt Barry, you didn't see the quarterfinal game, but he was playing like a man possessed. He was all over the place, bringing a intensity that you didn't see in round robin. He had the talent the whole time, but now he's just bringing it. A wrist shot from long distance, and that one goes off the shoulder of Taglioni up and out of play.
I did not get to see that because I've been on this rink most of the time, but I know Matt Barry can take over a game if he needs to, and so I have no doubt in that. So it's going to be important to figure out who's going to take over the game. There's got to be one player that takes the bull by the horns. Not that it's not a team game, but one of those players is going to have to step up today and say, I want this game bad enough. And all of them are going to have to want it more than the other one on the other side.
Eton did it in the quarters. Who's going to do it here in this one, if any? It's going to be tough to do against Black Ice. Nothing against the Border Cats, but, you know, this is a Black Ice defense. It's one of the best in the business. To the far side. Pascali back to the near wing for Daniel Illinois. Illinois meanders back into his own zone. Illinois spins to the far side. Nate Gerger tries to send it up ahead for Pascali. It's blocked and taken by Matt Berry. And Rink Rat is one of the least physical teams in the tournament. And the Black Ice, they'll play physical if you want, but they'll probably give what you're giving them to them, or take what you give them. They'll play your style in terms of physicality.
And they're not going to force anything. They're going to be patient, just like the Snipers.
Barry goes in, shoots, he scores! George Brown Syndicate take over a game. He takes over this one in the early going. Picks the puck up and just zigs and zags through the Black Ice defense. Puts it top shelf over Machinsky. It's a 1-0 lead for Rink Rat, and we'll see how Machinsky responds. The games that he's been good in this tournament, he's had an excellent start, and here there's already a goal against him just over 2 minutes into it.
The one problem with playing a man-to-man system, you're counting on your man being better than theirs. And a lax play for 1 second can mean the difference in the game. You know, and Black Ice is one of the best teams at man-to-man. But it's just, when a guy like Matt Berry, it's always going to be, most of the time, an advantage on Matt Berry's side, unless it's somebody like a PJ DiMartino. Matt Berry is going to be one of the best players in this division. So it's going to be hard to completely shut him down, but your defensemen have to be ready to help. If a forward is on, your defensemen have to be ready to leave their man to help out on Matt Berry.
Well, I think Rink Rat has the advantage on offensive talent in one-on-ones. I think the Black Ice have the advantage in defensive talent.
I would say that completely. You're completely right.
Right now, the only advantage we see is 1-0 for Rink Rat. Chris Treff, George Brown with you here, SWH Live, Pama Pro Invitational semifinal. Jeff Abrams down in the right corner, takes a digger. Joaquin Chavera gets to that loose puck, tries to throw down the boards, but takes a weird carom, and then Abrams and Eisenhower get it back to Matt Gerger.
What just happened here?
Jeff Abrams, he shoots, Tartaglione the save.
Martini totally left his side because there was no communication between him and Joaquin Chavera, and they've got to communicate a lot better than that against a team like Black Ice, because Jeff Abrams almost made him pay.
Now Alexi. Already signed with the Anaheim Ducks this offseason, National Hockey League. Moves it behind the cage for Martini. Martini up for Junior Cadiz. Cadiz to the left side, Alexi. A drop pass for Cadiz. Cadiz backhands this one out towards the benches. That one misses everybody. And luckily for Rink Rat, they didn't touch it because they might have got too many men there. Now Etan Trevera. Down the back of the goal for Rink Rat. Sends it in the near corner. Taken by Mayhew. Mayhew up the middle of the floor. Now Mayhew goes down to the left corner. Wraps around the boards. Joaquin Trevera gets there. No fire back down in his own end. Cadiz uses the net as a screen, comes out from behind the goal. Oh, he nearly turns over in the slot. He's battling with Chavo, and Chavo takes it away. That is great defense there from John Chavo. And if you're on Rink Rat, you have to make sure to watch him. He's been great all tournament long. Kozlov, the high slot, shoots. Tartaglione blockers that one. He punched it right and it went left. That was pretty crazy. Cadiz dangles around Kozlov, comes in left side. He's got a man going to the net. Mayhew fakes it, goes to the trailer. Etan Trevera shoots. Machinsky the pad save.
It looks like right now that, and we talked about this in a game before, Black Ice right now is...
Now Chavo shoots, that one goes off the side of the net.
Black Ice right now is one and done. And Rink Rat is, they're one and done as well, but right now with the 1-goal lead, they're trying to sustain some pressure here. So right now there hasn't been any sustained pressure from either team. Oh.
DiMartino toe drags to the middle, and then a high stick. DiMartino.
Again, there hasn't been sustained pressure from either team. Everything's one and done. But the difference is Matt Berry finished his one and done. And we talked about special teams, how Rink Rat will have to stay out of the box, which they usually do because they're the least penalized team in the division. But this time they're going to the power play. And one of the top penalty killers is going to the box.
DiMartino not happy about it, but he got his stick up high, slammed the goal, he doesn't have a seat. Power play here to Rink Rat. Leading 1-0, trying to make it 2. Garrett Ross loses that one. Now this one's chipped off the glass. Oh, dangerous play from Barry, but it worked. Barry down for Cadiz. In front they go, jamming at it at the front of the net is Etan Trevera, but Machinsky makes the save. And that's dangerous because we saw Pascali get 2 shorthanded breakaways last night. And here, same thing, he nearly poked that one around the D-man, but Barry went down on one knee. Luckily for Rink Rat, kept that play alive. Cadiz out to the point for Matt Barry. Matt Barry to left side to Ross, back for Barry. Ross again. Ross down low for Cadiz. Cadiz for Ross. Ross and Cadiz power up the left side. Rich shot, Machinsky the save. And the rebound comes out towards the red line. Pascali takes it. Pascali swings it over to the right side. Nate Gerger. Nate Gerger back to Pascali in the slot. Doesn't pull the trigger. Just trying to kill some time. Now Cadiz. Moving around in his own zone. Now slowly into his offensive end. 30 seconds left in the power play. Cadiz patrolling the right point. Left side, Ross. For Barry on the dot. Back for Ross. Far side, Cadiz. Ross again. Looks at goal, wrist shot. Machinsky makes the pad stop. Cadiz again. Right side, left side, Ross. Back for Cadiz. And for Barry, goes off his skate on goal. That one nearly went in. Imagine he would have got a stick on it.
Black Ice is the best shorthanded team.
Now a race back to the way. They got DiMartino out of the penalty box. Pascali drops it for DiMartino. He can't get the shot away. Etan Trevera on the back check, but DiMartino still has it. Turns and fires that one wide. Now Etan Trevera chips this one up. Ross can't poke it around the defense. It's caught up on the half wall. It's in the skates, Etan Trevera. He gets it to Cadiz, high slot. Cadiz down low for Garrett Ross. Chops at it, Machinsky makes the save from point blank range. DiMartino the other way. Here he comes down the right wing, goes left side, Pascali. Pascali in, cuts to the middle, waits, shoots. Tartaglione says no. Pascali back to the high slot. DiMartino is denied by Tartaglione. A diving, sprawling, dazzling save. Still 1-0 Rink Rat.
Man, great job, Jeffy. Great job. End-to-end action here. I was saying that Black Ice is the most dangerous team in the entire division shorthanded. They can score at will shorthanded. And we talked to Jason Muir earlier. He believes that Nate Gerger is one of the best penalty killers in the division. He's got the long reach. He can move with any forward. He does a great job on the PK. And they take their chances, and they're smart with their chances shorthanded. There they started to dominate the game. And they got after killing that penalty, they got a lot of sustained pressure. The scary thing about this is if Rink Rat can't finish their power play opportunities, it'll take one power play for Black Ice to tie this game, or if they tie it at even strength, to take the lead. And so Rink Rat has to make sure that they finish their power play opportunities if they get another one.
Joaquin leaves it for Alexi. Swung in back behind the net for O'Shaughnessy. Now to Alexi. Alexi spinorama behind the net. Comes into the near side corner. Alexi now in between the circles. Leaves it there, but O'Shaughnessy didn't go for it, so back to get it is Alexi. Alexi up the right side, has it at the red line. Alexi back for Sharkey. Sharkey now back for O'Shaughnessy. Now Rink Rat slowing down the pace of the game here. O'Shaughnessy behind the goal. Fakes the stretch pass, keeps it behind the goal. We have 8:03 left in the first period, a 1-0 lead for Rink Rat. Still so much time left in this game. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to end 1-0. O'Shaughnessy for Joaquin. Back for Alexi. Alexi sends it around the near side towards for Sharkey. Sharkey leaves it for Joaquin, has some trouble with it, still unable to get full handles on it. Finally he does. Tiefenworth and Joaquin run into each other, and right between the benches, puck goes down on goal. Tartaglione leaves it for O'Shaughnessy.
Those are two players that even if they collide, even if they run into each other, knock each other over, they're not complaining to the refs and they're not complaining to each other. They know they're both battlers, and they're going to battle to the best of their ability, and you're not going to hear any whining or crying from either one of them. Joaquin and Tiefenworth, they're just two great players who know how to battle.
O'Shaughnessy advances up the floor. Left wing side, dangles to the middle. Tries to push it up ahead, poked away at the last second by the defense of DiMartino.
Bad change, bad change.
PJ DiMartino for Chavo. Chavo to the high slot. Kozlo shoots. Shoulder save made by Tartaglione. Goes up into the netting.
How are you making that change when Black Ice is coming down and they have possession of the puck? You know when that change is made, they're moving it. Awful change. You don't want to see that. And not only did they change one player, they changed two at that time, and it was a 3-on-2 clearly for Black Ice. Tartaglione saved him. O'Shaughnessy, an interesting story, played a lot for Black Ice. I think he started playing travel roller hockey with Black Ice in juniors and some D1, and now he's playing against a lot of his buddies on this team.
Pascali out to the point. It's Nate Gerger. Nate Gerger for Kraft. Kraft back to Pascali. That's an elusive shot. Might take it here. Over the back door they go. Kraft shoots and scores.
No chance for Tartaglione on that one. And it was a great passing play. And that's what you get when you play together all the time. You know where each other are, and you don't even have to look most of the time. You just know where they're going to be. And Pascali did a great job of getting into the slot and feeding that one off to Kraft. And Kraft is always ready to finish.
Well, I said he has an elusive shot. Rink Rat knows that too, so they got up on him, thinking he was going to rip the puck, and then all of a sudden he passed it to a wide open Kraft, and yeah, Kraft's not going to miss from there. Pascali up for Anoy. Anoy back for Pascali. Tries to take a toe drag, but Mayhew gets a piece of it. Now Mayhew up for Etan Chavera. Etan Chavera in, shoots, but Chitsky the save. And behind the goal. Mayhew gets there, poked away from him by the long reach of Nate Gerger. Out for Billy Pascali. Billy Pascali leaves it for Nate Gerger. Now up ahead, in with a chance. Eisenhower. Tartaglione refutes that with a poke check. Behind the goal, Matt Gerger battling with Joaquin Tavera. And away with the puck is Mayhew for Rink Rat. Left wing side for Cadiz. Cadiz over the right side, tries to sauce it back in front for Etan. He was wide open, but the pass goes away. Now Matt Gerger leads a 3-on-2. As the trailer, Kraft finds him. Kraft shoots, that one misses wide. Back in front, Kraft throws it on goal. Tartaglione the save. Will hang on to that one to stop play with 5:16 left in the first period. Face off in the near circle, Rink Rat defensive end.
Tartaglione so far has come out and played a great game. He's going to have to make sure he almost steals this game for Rink Rat. Center Garrett Ross gets thrown out.
Matt Berry takes it. Usually a winger. Well, I thought from his teammates, he wins it. Valera tries a drop pass. It's intercepted by Matt Gerger. He finds Jeff Abrams down in the black ice zone. Is it just me, or is every team, consistent team, have a young kid like Abrams, like Tilliston, that they want, you know, to commit to them early?
Here's the thing.
And have them
Abrams
progress.
isn't young. Abrams is in, Tillotson young. Abrams is now in his mid-20s. And he's a smaller guy, so he looks young, but Abrams is one of the most seasoned players on that team. Played for Jason Miro for a while, played for me for a little bit.
Matt Gerger, long shot. Abrams deflects that one.
But he doesn't play a lot anymore, but he's still talented. And Abrams getting a regular shift here. He got sat earlier because Jason Miro was not happy with him in the last round robin game. But he's going to be an important player. If he can sneak out and get a goal, because Abrams is usually good for one of those a game, especially when it comes to playoff time and when it comes to championship time. He's good for that. And Abrams has a great shot, and he has one of the most accurate shots that I've ever seen.
Now brought back by Rink Rat.
But you talk about seasoning these guys. I think that's what it takes. You get one of these young guys and make sure they're seasoned, and you want to make sure that they start to remain loyal to you, so you can build something for when these other guys, whether they have to step away because their ice hockey careers are taking off, or they're just getting older and they start a family, or whatever the case may be. You got to season some of these younger guys. That's why Black Ice is so successful. They're almost all younger, even though some of them are now in their early 20s and things like that. They're all younger guys, and they still have a few years left to be playing pro roller hockey, if not 10 years left to be playing pro roller hockey, because they all love the game.
Well, it could be like C.J. Yoder. Might have 30 years left. Who knows? A turnover by Kraft. Matt Berry.
You saying C.J. Yoder's like 50?
No. I was just saying like that situation where they'll play for him.
Right, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
I mean, if I got his age wrong, probably. My math's terrible. Chavo in. Can't get the shot away. Goes in behind the goal. Joaquin Chavera. Nice defense and one of the best in the business. John Chavo. Puck comes up the far side wall. It's taken by Valera.
Smart play by Valera to turn around and slow things down. But you want to keep it away from Chavo.
They lose it. Chavo in front for DiMartino on the backhand. Tries to go back in front for Chavo. Pass doesn't get to him, but he gets it back. Nice play from Chavo to keep the play alive. DiMartino to Kozlov. Shoots. Tartaglione the save. Matt Berry uses the hand to scoop it out towards the red line, and it's taken by DiMartino. A 1-1 hockey game here. Taylor, Michigan.
Hardly any whistles in this game either.
This is one of those long 18-minute periods. It's actually flying by. Mayhew up for Alexi. Alexi left wing side. Moves to the middle. Big hit. Kraft and Alexi come together. Kraft probably felt that a little more than Alexi, because Alexi's used to doing that.
What a great job. Kraft is, Alexi's laying out everybody.
He doesn't care what color jersey you're wearing. Back to the way now. Oh, wouldn't it be great if he scored here? Oh, shot to see for Alexi. Puts the side of the net. Now Alexi, the one-man wrecking crew, whistles one wide of the net.
He is having a great shift here. It's entertaining, to say the least.
Well, there's 7 players and a bulldozer on the rink right now. Like, okay, Kraft, you know, it's a guy wearing a black jersey, but then he takes out his own teammate. Train on the tracks. Alexi. Now to the high slot, Nate Gerger. Bucket dropper, Tiefenworth to the far side. They get in front for Chavo. He's dangling, and he scores!
Wow, and that's why Black Ice is so good. Man to man, they had to switch 3 times, and the last switch didn't happen, and Chavo was wide open.
Chavo right on top of the crease. Yeah, just go ahead and put it on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
It's 2-1 Black Ice, minute 42 left in the first. Will we see a repeat of last year's final Snipers and Black Ice?
Extremely possible.
Now a 2-on-1 and a nowhere for Black Ice. Over for Pascali. Couldn't handle it. Get it up to Cadiz. Cadiz in the zone. Toe drags. Couldn't get the shot off. Now Pascali falls down in front for Cadiz to the forehand. He scores!
Oh, man, that's a tough break there.
What a goal! Sloppy play from the Black Ice in their defensive zone, and Rink takes advantage. They heard me say that, the return to the final. They're like, you know what, shut up, Trefty.
It's a tough break. Turning it over right in front of the net against teams like this, you can't afford.
Now Nate Gerger, another turnover. Cadiz again. Drops it back to Valera. Back for Cadiz. Tried to get in front for Itan Chavera. That one's blocked. Now Cadiz back to the red line. Sharkey. Up for Itan. Bigger for Cadiz. He turns it over. Now the other way, Chavo. Chavo high slot. Wrister. Tartaglione gets a glove on it. I don't even think he saw it, but he was in good position. 46 seconds left. Nate Gerger. To the far side for Matt Gerger. Matt Gerger over the near wing. Leaves it for Pascali. Billy Pascali fakes the go back. Moves up. Pascali. Leaves it to Matt Gerger. Now to Pascali. Drop pass Chavo. Chavo over for Pascali. He shoots. Tartaglione the save. Rink gets to the rebound. 7 seconds left. Maybe one more chance for Cadiz. Cadiz then goes to the outside. Shoots. That one is blocked by Chavo in front. And the horn sounds. Well, George, right where we started. A tie game. It's 2-2, 2 goals apiece. Rink scores first. Black Ice get 2 in a row, and then Rink responds quickly to make it 2-2. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will know who will face the Snipers in the Pama Pro Invitational Final. It's after this break, SWH Live. Welcome back into SWH Live. Pama Pro Invitational Semi. Chris Treft alongside downtown George Brown. 2-2 after one, George.
Who's going to make the mistake? And I believe it's going to be a mistake rather than hard work that gets, or hard work will cause the mistake, but I do believe it's going to be the mistake. That is the difference in this game.
That mistake's going to cost whoever teams it is $25,000. Or a chance at it, because you still can lose the next one. Pass up ahead. Cadiz has speed on Caligiuri. Cadiz plays into the feet of Machinsky, but he puts it in behind the net. Black Ice go from right to left. Rink from left to right. Here comes Kraft for Black Ice. Kraft leaves it to Chavo. Smooth skating John Chavo. He's checked in the boards by Itan Chavera. Great defense there. Now to Mayhew. Mayhew fires it back in his own end. Joaquin Chavera to the near side for Cadiz. Cadiz leaves it for Mayhew. Mayhew, far side Cadiz. Cadiz gets a step, but the puck skittered on him. As he had Matt Gerger beat. And eventually, still couldn't handle the puck. Black Ice does. Caligiuri, long pass up for Matt Gerger. Matt Gerger tries a drop pass, but gets bumped into by Joaquin. He goes down on Machinsky's net. Here comes KJ Tiefenworth. Leaves it for DiMartino. DiMartino for Pascali. Back to the middle of the rink for DiMartino. Turns and fires it to Pascali, right side. Pascali for DiMartino again. DiMartino defers to Kozlo. Kozlo, long shot. Tartaglione makes a save even off a deflection. Now Matt Berry plays into the corner. Pascali gets it behind the net. Those two going at it. Now Matt Berry, it's a stick chopped and the puck comes free. Tiefenworth to DiMartino. Dangles between his own legs. Knocked off the puck in the left corner. Muckin trying to get that puck back. Pascali comes in to help out. Gets the puck, fires it out to the point. Chavo, D to the over for Kozlo. Kozlo in front, intercepted by Sharkey. A high stick coming here against Rink Rat, and Black Ice to the power play, George.
And we just said that. Rink Rat, remember, 0 for 1 on the power play. Black Ice will get their first opportunity here, and the best power play in the game.
Is that no doubter?
I have no doubt in that.
Face off to start this power play will be in the left circle. And the face off is won by Rink Rat. It's wrapped around the boards, down into the Black Ice zone. DiMartino to the near side, Kraft. Kraft for Chavo. Puck gets away from Chavo. DiMartino now shoots. That one's blocked. Goes into the corner.
If you're Tartaglione, why don't you eat that puck there?
Kraft, DiMartino, moving back and forth. Shot from Kraft, glove save, Taglione. 14:48 left in the second period. Face off will be in the near circle. Rink Rat, defensive half. Face off one by Rink Rat. Nice also by Black Ice to get it back. Chavo up to the point for DiMartino. Now for Tiefenworth, back to DiMartino. Near side Kraft to Chavo. He shoots off the goalpost.
They want the Chavo shot. They want the Chavo shot every time.
DiMartino for Tiefenworth. Back to DiMartino. Near side Kraft shoots. That one's blocked by Mayhew. It hit him right in the hand. Knees ailing. See if they can take advantage of this. Kraft down low to Chavo. Waits. Back for Kraft. Shoots.
Look at
that
the blocked shots in
good.
front of the net.
Etan Chavera scoops it out from under him. 16 seconds left. Now Chavo left point. Goes down for Kraft. Tries to play in front. Tartaglione blocks it. And Chavera out to the point. DiMartino in front. Kraft on goal. Tartaglione to the save, and he hangs on. 5 seconds left in the power play.
This is a huge kill for Rink Rat. Because
it's not over yet.
It's not, but it's 5 seconds. It's almost killed, but man, oh man. Huge kill for them right now.
Block shots.
Desperate block shots.
Block passes. That was stupendous penalty kill.
It was. It honestly was.
Tartaglione, he's flopping around out there like he always does. Got a little sweat down on the floor, so we'll clean that up. Face off one by Black Ice. Back to full strength goes Rink Rat. Unbelievable. George said it was the best in the game, and the Rink Rat penalty kill was up to the task. You can tell Rink Rat wants it.
They want
blocking
it bad,
shots,
man.
they're giving up the bodies. Oh, bad turnover from Black Ice. Here comes Alexi.
Was that Matt Gerger?
Yes, sir. Alexi, wrist shot. Stop by Machinsky. It's up in the air. Bouncing around.
Whoa!
Oh, mid-air. Alexi nearly had one of the prettiest goals of the tournament. Alexi back in his own end. Gives that one off to Valera. Now Sharkey. Up ahead, finds Ross. Ross into the zone. Maneuvers through the Black Ice defense, but doesn't get the shot off. Now Alexi back in his own end. Feeds it up to Valera. Nice move by Valera to the outside. Valera, backhanded from Machinsky, the pad save. Kraft gets the rebound. Buck in the far corner, Chavo sends it up the far wall. Here comes Matt Gerger. Matt Gerger shoots. Tartaglione to the save. Matt Gerger gets the rebound, comes out front, shoots.
Oh
he missed
my, he missed that. Wow.
A wide open net. Now he falls down. Here comes a 3-on-2 for Rink. Valera, high slot for Alexi. He shoots. Machinsky the save. He hangs on for the whistle. 12-12 left in the second.
And it feels like this game has gone on forever, and there's still 12-12 left in the second.
Well, if it did go on forever, it'd be highly entertaining.
Absolutely.
Face off far circle. Black Ice zone. Chavera. It's Pascali. Chavera wins it. Back to his brother Joaquin. Joaquin for Martini. Now Martini. Getting up the right wing. Tries to get it down low. Black Ice take it back. Caljury. Up for Tiefenwerth. Tiefenwerth. Backhand toe drag. Can't get the shot away in front. Now Itan Chavera. Loses this one, Martini, up for Cadiz. Cadiz finds Joaquin. Joaquin up for Itan. Itan, spinorama in front for Joaquin. Chavera, that one out of his reach. Now Pascali back the other way. Pascali moves to the front of the goal. Tartaglione misses on the poke check. He shoots and scores.
Billy Pascali. He just never fails. Pascali and KJ Tiefenwerth have played together forever, and Pascali always comes through, or Tiefenwerth, with big goals over and over again, every year after year. And Pascali puts one in here. Pascali, great individual effort there too. And it's funny, it's just like business as usual. Nobody stood up and went wild on the bench. They were all sitting down and just started clapping against the boards. That's it. Business as usual for Black Ice.
DJ DiMartino behind the Black Ice goal with them leading now in the second. 3-2 lead. Here comes Caljury. Caljury over for Kraft. Kraft leaves it for Chavo. Chavo back for Kraft. Backhand shot, he missed it high. Well, that would have been a fabulous looking goal, but Kraft just missed it. Now Cadiz. Back for Itan Chavera. Itan Chavera. Up the right side. Here comes Mayhew. Mayhew tries to get in front, bouncing all over the place. And held on to by Machinsky. 10:24 left in the second. Rinkrat's kind of behind the 8 ball, and that's something they haven't had happen to them all tournament.
And the endurance is going to become a factor here now. Who has more? Who has more to give at the end of this game? Will Rinkrat be able to tie this game and then see what happens at the end, or will Black Ice do what they normally do and start to pull away? It'll be exciting to see. Face-off coming up to the right of
Because Rinkrat hasn't trailed all tournament.
Really?
They were even leading. They were leading the Snipers, and the Snipers came back, and they went to a shootout.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, they've been trailing by one here or there, but they, for all intents and purposes, haven't been trailing for long in this entire tournament.
New territory for them. Tartaglione heading to the bench because we got a stoppage of play here.
Clean up some water, man. I think maybe somebody fell. Not 100% sure. So George, what are you thinking?
This has been an evenly matched game. I could see one of the clutch guys, Cadiz or Chavera, tying this game up. I don't know why I'm feeling overtime here.
Really?
I'm feeling overtime. No matter who plays the sniper, it's going to be a great game, but I'm feeling overtime in this one.
George Brown said it. Thinks overtime's a-coming. We're still waiting. This one to get back underway. George Brown thinks overtime. Black Ice certainly don't want that to happen. Face off won by Black Ice. Kozlov, far corner. Goes out towards the point. Vascali nearly gets to it, but it's knocked down. Kozlov back to it.
3-on-2, back the other way.
Brought in. Shabo in front. That one misses Tartaglioni's net. Comes all the way out to the point. Now for Kozlov, out high. Kozlov into the slot, wrist shot, Tartaglioni, the pad stop. Now for Matt Barry. Had a gorgeous goal in a one-on-one earlier. Will he do it again? Matt Barry curls back, goes to Valera. Valera's shot blocked by Pascal. Now Barry between his own legs. Barry comes out from within, he scores! Matt Barry, unbelievable goal, and it is now 3-3, 9:41 left in the second.
Barry comes through and takes that one away.
Unbelievable goal from Matt Barry, his second of the game, and we're tied at 3.
Matt Barry, I talked about it earlier in the game, he can take over a game. He's played well this entire tournament. And now Alexi, who's been the bulldozer the entire game, it'll be an exciting shift for him because it's 3-3 now and he's got free reign. He's been the most physical player on the rink so far.
I mean, he makes a living out of being physical.
Yeah, and not that anybody in this game has shied away from physicality, but I think it's Alexi right now who's bringing the physical play, and he does it right there to PJ DiMartino crossing in front of the net.
And no one's going to go back after him. I mean, he fights and throw hockey for a living. Matt Gerger. As for Black Ice, goes back to Eisenhower. And Alexi, I know it's a man-on-man, but he's just going to whoever has the puck right now and letting the other 3 stay back. Eisenhower still just posted up behind the goal. 9:02 left in the second period. Now Eisenhower out from behind the goal. Sends it up the near side. Matt Gerger checked into the wall. Keeps the feet moving. Oh, just misses Eisenhower out in front. Mayhew in behind the goal. Matt Gerger takes it. Fires it back in his own end. Solid play from the Black Ice. Now DiMartino behind the Black Ice goal. Move up to the middle of the floor. Send it to the right side. Kraft into the far circle. Kraft fakes the centering feed. Comes into the left corner. And he'll spin one back all the way down in his own zone. Machinsky sets it up for Black Ice. Leaves it for DiMartino. DiMartino to Kraft. Slips through a couple of rink rat skaters. Kraft to the high slot for Matt Gerger. He waits, shoots. Tartaglioni the save down at his goal line.
It's a big save. That's not a step you want there. They stepped and Gerger got right around him, and they had a 3-on-1 basically the other way. So you got to watch that. You want to stay square to that man. Step in here and giving it Black Ice an odd man rush is not the name of the game to win.
Pascali wins that draw all the way back for Matt Gerger. Matt Gerger up for Tiffenworth. Tiffenworth into the high slot, down to the far circle, shoots. Tartaglioni the save. 7:49 left in the second. Every shot right now is just nerve-wracking.
Yeah, but Tartaglioni is coming up huge. Black Ice has had the majority of the chances. Rink Rat has not had as many chances down at the other end with Machinsky. I think Black Ice has come down and had plenty more chances than Rink Rat has. But Tartaglioni coming up huge every single time so far.
Matt Gerger slap shot.
With the exception of 3.
Now DiMartino over the far side. Tiffenworth in front, and save made by Tartaglioni. Hangs on. 7:35 left in the second.
Every time, every single line change is important here for both teams. I don't think either coach is matching up against guys yet, and he might be now because Caligiuri and Nate Gerger jumped with Chavera and Cadiz on the floor, but I don't think you can really match up here because it's either going to be, you're going to be playing against Chavera and Cadiz, or there's a 2-on-1 if he gets around the boards now. Chavera and Cadiz, or it's going to be Matt Berry you got to defend against.
Junior Cadiz puts it between his own legs. It's taken down by Caligiuri, but Etan Chavera gets the loose puck.
That was a great back check by Pascali.
Joaquin Chavera, wrist shot. Blocker stop made by Machinsky. Etan Chavera up for Cadiz. Nifty little pass.
So calm.
And then Cadiz fires it back in his own zone. Joaquin Chavera. Gives it to Junior Cadiz. Back for Joaquin. Now to Etan. Etan Chavera. Long shot. Now it's blocked. Goes to the corner. Valera. Puts it in behind the net. Nate Gerger gets to it. It misses Cadiz. Now black ice in transition. Caligiuri for Pascali. Now Pascali. He's back out towards the point. Now he feeds it off to Shavo. Shavo in front. Caligiuri shoots!
Oh, great save.
Tartaglione, a beautiful stop.
That play was started again by the
Am I crazy, or
stick handling of Billy Pascali.
either Billy Pascali took the tape off the stick, or he has different tape, because he normally has white tape. And that stick he has, it's all black down by the blade. I'm not sure what relevance that has at all. I'm just saying I noticed it.
And that's exactly why I couldn't respond to it. I didn't know what to say.
Might have broke a stick. He might be using somebody else's stick. If he broke 2 or 3, he doesn't have some of his own. Like, that could be relevant. Because then he would be less shy to dangle and do the things he normally does.
But he's, I mean, right now, he's probably the most dangerous on the rink for Black Ice.
Yeah.
Pascali is.
Shavo. Over the far side for DiMartino. I think I'm the only one that would notice that, too.
Most likely.
Coming here. Shavo down the right
It's all right.
side.
It's good to be a hockey nerd, though.
Back to Kozlo. Kozlo leaves it in the center circle. DiMartino just gets there before Garrett Ross. Garrett Ross.
Oh, bad
slips a
defensive
check.
breakdown.
Shavo down low for Kraft. He waits to the backhand back for Shavo. They score!
That's an awful breakdown defensively. That just can't happen.
Kraft are yelling at each other on the floor right now, but can't do that now. Play's over. They ought to go back and tie this game.
A breakdown like that cannot happen.
How about the patience of Kraft?
Oh my goodness. Man. He's a 95. The kid's just ridiculous. Want to make sure also, while Black Ice is in the lead, want to make sure Aaron Weiss came up to me and wanted to make sure that I shouted out Brody. Brody Weiss is listening right now. Make sure you tell your dad that I shouted you out. Make sure you give that to him, Brody. Let him know.
Thanks for watching, Brody. Thanks everybody for tuning in here, SWH Live. Past the 5 minutes remaining mark. Black Ice, it's 4-3 here.
Tweet us if you want to. I'm at Downtown G. Brown, Chris_Treft if you want to tweet us. 4:46 left. Does Rink Rat tie this game? Or is Black Ice going to the final?
Joaquin Chavera up for Alexi. Alexi can't
Good
stick
step
down
by
on
Kozlo.
Kozlo over the right wing side. Gerger, a 2-on-1. Gerger tries to go for Kraft. It's blocked by Mayhew. Mayhew with help from O'Shaughnessy. Get the puck back. Alexi can't go rink wide. Now taken by Shavo. Shavo around the back of the goal. Turns and fires it in behind the net. Kozlo with it. Kozlo over for Shavo. Shavo for Gerger, who goes back for Kozlo. Kozlo feeding for Pascali. Pascali gets around one, cuts the low slot, shoots, he scores!
And I told you Pascali was taking over the game.
A huge, huge goal. As Rink Rat now trails by 2, 3:51 left in the second, and head coach Dan Maxwell calls a timeout. So George, you're coach extraordinaire. What's being said on both benches right now?
for Black Ice, there's not much being said. You want to make sure you instill in the fact that you don't even have to do this with Black Ice, but you want to instill in them that you've got to keep playing your game. You've got to keep playing your man-to-man system. You've got to stay tight with everything. You are going over and reviewing, just because you might have to use your timeout later, but you are going over and reviewing exactly what you need to do once they pull their goaltender, and reviewing that, because the way this game is going, there might not be another whistle before you have to play on the defensive side on a 5-on-4. So you want to review that too if you're Jason Miro. On the side of Dan Maxwell right now, the interesting thing here is they're going to come back with Chavera and Cadiz, and Matt Berry jumps over the boards. I believe that's Matt Berry. And Joaquin Chavera back there.
Yeah.
So those are the three most dangerous players right now for Rink Rat.
3 forwards, 1 D.
Right, but they're playing man-to-man, so I think they just all have to be responsible here. But the name of the game here is now to take your chances. You got to take your chances, and there's no tomorrow. You got to go with it.
Now all Barry's played. He's going to try to get a third. Just as I say that, he toe picks, it goes flying into the net. Here comes Black Ice the other way. Matt Gerger down low. Sam Eisenhower's shot, and that one's blocked.
And Black Ice is going to get their chances because of the simple fact that they're going to take chances.
Up for Barry, one-on-one with Nate Gerger. Back check by Pascali. Pops that puck free. But it comes to Cadiz. Scratch that, Joaquin Chavera, shot blocked.
Billy Pascali is the best player on the rink right now.
Junior Cadiz. Over to the back door. Joaquin shoots. Unbelievable save from Machinsky. They say it's in. It's not. Oh my goodness. Machinsky. Unbelievable.
They celebrated, but it never went in. Machinsky and Joaquin didn't get everything on that one.
I feel like Rink Rat would be, the players on the floor would be arguing way more if they saw it go in.
Yeah, and Barry knows it didn't go in.
The bench wants an explanation, but the 4 players on the floor, not much argument. Eton Chavera gets through a couple. And fires at the Cadiz near side. Junior Cadiz drops it for Barry. Shoots, that one went wide. Machinsky didn't even see it. Now on the far side, a 3-on-1 for Black Ice. Pascali with Nate Gerger. Now it's just a 2-on-1. Pascali in, shoots, he scores!
Best player on the floor.
Wow.
Billy Pascali is putting on a show today.
He's scoring goals.
Listen, Billy
Firing
Pascali.
back on the back check.
Billy Pascali is a great player. He is a great player. But I have never, ever seen the kid play this well.
Yeah.
This has got to be one of the best games of his career. Tommy T going to the bench, and he is upset here. I would be too. 6-3 here.
Cadiz for Eton Chavera. Long range shot. That one goes way too high.
That was a headhunter shot.
Now an empty net. Chavo with Kraft. Kraft for Chavo. And he shoots it into the empty net. 7-3 Black Ice. And they're going to head to their second straight final. The defending champs are going to have an opportunity to defend their title in the final.
After the first Border Cat game, it didn't look like this was going to happen this year. But that's why they play all the games, Trefty.
Same final as last year. Who were the Snipers beating the final the very first Pama Pro?
Was it RPD?
Yes, it was RPD.
George Brown. Then Shama for Kraft, Kraft for Shama.
Black Ice. Controlling in their own zone, just killing the clock. Minute 41 left. They have a 7-3 lead, which came out of nowhere. This game was tied in this period. Eisenhower out from behind the goal. It's 7-3, correct, George? It says 6-3 up in the goal. Okay. Just double checking. Eisenhower comes together with Chavera. Eisenhower comes motoring up the floor. Goes to the left side. Algieri back for Nate Gerger. Cal Jury. Up for Eisenhower. Eisenhower. Back over to the far side for Gerger. Under a minute to go. Nate Gerger over for Eisenhower near circle. He'll turn and fire it back in his own zone. You think Pama's scared, George?
Pama?
Yeah, or not Pama. Snipers.
No, I don't think a team like that isn't intimidated or scared. I think they're going to respect Black Ice, but they feel that both teams belong, but they feel that they're going to be the team to come out on top. And I just know that's the attitude of the Snipers. They're going to come out on top because they're going to bring it, and it's just going to be who wants it more. Both those teams are too talented to even think that anybody has the upper hand right now. It's going to be, the name of the game is going to be who has the most heart, who has the most will to win, and the goaltending competition is going to be huge.
Start the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Horn sounds. Mission Black Ice will defend their title. The defending champions go to the final tonight at 7:30 against the Mission La Beta Snipers. You know what? We had so much fun last year in the final. Let's do it again this year.
Why not? I'm around for it, trust me.
Well, we'll be back before that one. We'll probably pop on 10 to 15 minutes early for a pregame show. You get to see our pretty faces on the screen instead of just behind, which I know George is excited about.
I'm always excited about it, and everybody at home should be too. I mean, why not?
I got the face of radio, and you got the dancing skills, so we're gonna put on a show.
There you go, we will.
But nonetheless, you can see us later, and more importantly, Pro Championship, 7:30. Tune in a little bit early for our pregame coverage. That'll be tonight. You're on your home for the Pama Pro Invitational, SWH Live. Black Ice Snipers